Well, good afternoon, everybody. I wanted to talk to you today about how to get more people to show up and register for your live paid events. Um, this also applies to free or any other product that you promote, but specifically I want to talk about this. I just got off the phone with a client of mine that's probably going to end up watching this video about their event that they have in September. We're helping do the marketing, advertising, and write the sales copy, emails, stuff like that. One of the biggest things when it comes to promoting a live event and getting them to show up is you have to help people, your event attendees that you are wanting to register, experience what it's like to be at the event and what their life will be like when they leave. And so a lot of times I've seen people, they'll do a promotion about an event, about the what of the event, what is going to be there, who's going to be there, what is going to be taught, what people will learn. But the next level of that is helping people experience and see themselves sitting in your event, what it's like to be there for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, and what their life will look like after they leave and how it will be impacted. If you can impart that vision and cast that vision to somebody for your paid event of the experience that they will have being there, that's going to be the greatest thing, being at this event, casting that vision of how their life will be transformed, saying that that we believe that there will be an impact on your lives when coming out of this. If you can cast that vision and share that with people, then when you ask them to register and come to your event, they will already have their credit card out, ready to register, ready to enroll, ready to come to that live event. And what happens is when we are sharing or selling something with people, specifically a live event, people have to schedule stuff out. So one of the first things is actually using strategic advertising campaigns. I suggest Facebook ads, YouTube ads, Google to do that. You could use lookalike audiences, similar audiences, to get your advertising in front of the right people and then leverage it that way, using retargeting ads to then remind people of it. So for instance, if you're running an ad campaign that an event is 6 months out, if somebody sees that ad, they're probably going to forget about it next month and the next month and the next month. Even though they told themselves they want to come to your event in 6 months, they probably are going to forget that they said so. And so that's where retargeting ads, at least once a month to those people leading up to that, and then every week, and then every day for the last few weeks before the event. That's a simple way to re-engage people. Sending emails out, building your email list, sending email invitations out. And in those advertisements, in your sales copy, and in your invitations, it's about this: 2 things. Casting vision for the experience of what they will feel being there, how their life will be impacted, what the experience of being in the room will be like, and then helping them experience what their life will be like after they leave the event. Another thing too is a lot of times people, I've noticed this repeatedly at every event that I promoted, they need some sort of a discount to push them over the edge. If people aren't banging down the doors to come to your event and you're constantly selling out, discounts help people. Even I've seen literally 10% of a discount code, which is literally take the coupon code and put it in the advertisement even, will push people over the edge to where they weren't going to come or they weren't sure, and now they saw that discount code and you had 100 attendees and now you have 200 because you offered a 10% discount code. Literally that much of a difference that will double your event attendees from discounts. So it's these 2 things, is using strategic advertising to target the right people, target the people that are supposed to be coming to your event, and then casting that vision so they can experience what it's like to be there, experience how their life will be impacted, and experience the life that they will have when they leave there. And then to push them over the edge even more, you can offer discounts. You can retarget them with discounts, 10% off, 15% off, a flash sale, an early bird special type things. Combining all of this together for live events will help you get more people to show up. And I've done this for probably about 100 events over over my life in the last 10 years, whether it's for sales training, network marketing, DJing, worship conferences, just conferences in general, stuff like that, is these things, if you apply them, it all boils down around helping people experience the vision and experience how the world around them will be impacted and changed by them registering and coming to the event. And then from there, you're opening up their mind to the possibility of what would my life look like if I bought this ticket, if I bought this. When you go to the movies, for instance, think of it this way. Going to a conference and going to the movies aren't that much different. You have to buy a ticket and you have to show up at a certain time. When you go to a movie that you like, you're experiencing it in the seat, and then you experience at the end what you think about. And so when you watch a movie trailer, that movie trailer is helping you visualize the experience of what you will experience in the movie. Now, this changes as you have brand recognition, as you build up your influence. People already know who you are. For instance, the Marvel series, they could release any trailer and they will still sell out their theaters. That's because they've done it time and time again, repeatedly. But if you don't have the luxury of having an audience of 1 million people, if you don't have the luxury of being a household name, using these techniques are imperative to you for promoting your next live event, for getting more people to show up. And, you know, one of the things that I do is I help people if they're trying to get more tickets to their event, to get more people to show up. If they need help crafting their messaging, if they need help coming up with the sales copy, the email copy, the videos, I help people come up with that. That's one of the services that I offer people as well. And so in this, cast that vision, impart to people what they will experience being there at your live event, and how and the possibilities that are created for them in leaving your event, and how their lives and the world around them will be impacted by them being there. And if you do that in your promotional videos that aren't just informative, that don't just share information, you will have 2 to 3 times as many people showing up for your event. And then leveraging that experience with retargeting campaigns that then remind people about the event 1 month later, 2 months later. You know, there's only a week left to get this sale to get 10% off. You have 5 days, you have 24 hours left to get this ticket. That then leverages your efforts even more, and you'll see this growth, this increase, all of this working together. It's kind of like an engine that I've seen. That an engine has, 8 pistons if it's a V8 engine. These are all the cylinders firing at once. You could get somewhere with just 1 cylinder firing or 2, but when you have all 8 of them working at the same time, this leverages growth and ascension for the ticket sales that you're trying to get people to show up to your live event. And so apply this. This is something that is not super rocket science. This is something that you can do in your live events that will have an impact, that will have a long-term, you could compare before you did these things and after and see the increase in that. And so if you're selling a live event, I see my friend Ryan just logged on here. Go back and watch the beginning of this video. This is for you, buddy. Watch this and apply this to your next live event, and you will get more people to show up. You'll get more people, more ticket sales here for your next live event if you do these things. Have a good one, everybody.